What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Daily Walk with Lance. This is where I take my morning Bible devotional, I record, upload it, and share it with you guys. Like I say before every video, don't view me as a spiritual leader, pastor, prophet. I'm not. I'm just an average Joe trying to show other average Joes that you could do more than just Sunday morning, that you can learn more than just Sunday morning. And I'm not saying take 12 hours out of your day or whatever. I'm just saying start somewhere, whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, even 10 minutes a day. You're going to start learning more. You're going to start understanding more things that you don't understand now. It's because you haven't read, or haven't been taught it. You either, like I said, either you haven't been studying, or whatever preachers you've listened to haven't addressed certain things, and the only way you're ever going to do that is to begin it yourself. So that's my whole goal here, is to maybe say something that you know, or explain something that maybe you haven't heard before, or explain it in a better way than like old English. Um, but today let's just get into it. We're in the book of Philippians, chapter 1. As always, I'm in the New American Standard Bible. And what this is Paul and Timothy are in this chapter, and Paul talks about God gave him a vision of heaven and how he wanted to stay there, but he also wanted to help people on this earth, and kind of that dilemma of people who get a vision or an experience of above and want to stay there and not come back. But God says, no, you got to go back. You got some work to do. You got some people to try to bring with you. And so that's the whole subject. Especially if you're one of the people who have gotten a vision, you don't talk about it really, and you wonder why you long for that place. Well, just know that that's normal. That most people who get a vision of heaven don't want to come back, just because it's a better place. But that's why it's heaven, and it's not her. It's not earth. So anyway, like I said, we're in Philippians 1, and we're going to start with verse 21, and I'll see how far I go. And it reads, and this is Paul speaking, "For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain. But if I am to live on in the flesh, this will mean fruitful labor for me, and I do not know which to choose. But I am hard pressed from both directions, having the desire to depart and be with Christ, for that is very much better. Yet to remain on in the flesh is more necessary for your sakes. Convinced of this, I know that I will remain and continue with you all for your progress and joy in the faith, so that your pride in Christ Jesus may be abundant because of me by my coming to you again. Only conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ, so that whether I come and see you or remain absent, I will hear about you that you are standing firm in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel, and in no way alarmed by your opponents, which is a sign of destruction for them, but of salvation for you, and this too from God. For to you it has been granted for Christ's sake, not only to believe in him, but also to suffer on his behalf, experiencing the same conflict which you saw in me, and now hear to be in me." And again, that is Philippians 1, 21 through 30, which is the end of the chapter. And like I said, this is Paul admitting his dilemma, that yes, he had that vision and it made him want to stay. But God specifically told him, no, you're going back. There's people that need to hear your vision. There's people that need to hear how confident you are in this. There's people that need to hear your story. And through that, more people will be saved. And so that's what he's getting at here. He's like, if I had nothing else to do, I would have just stayed. But God said I had a further purpose. God said I needed to go reach more people. So now he gave me this vision to show the confidence of, yeah, I have no doubt. I have no second guessing. I have full confidence that not only is God who he says he is, but Jesus is the Messiah, that Jesus did rise from the dead, and that this is the right path. And if you notice, it wasn't, when Paul went there, it wasn't a bad experience. It was an experience that he wanted to stay. And that should, when you see a Christian die and you're like, they're in a better place, they truly are. Now I know a lot of people say they're in a, because it's kind of hard to tell people, hey, if they didn't go to Jesus, they're probably not in a better place. But that's our whole goal, is to make heaven crowded, so that we could say more confidently about people that they specifically are in a better place. And like I said, don't let your vision be something that holds you down or you worry about. Share it. Tell others. Because a lot of these testimonies is what people need to hear. A lot of these very special moments, it might be exactly what someone else is looking for. Or you know what I mean? You never know the impact you can have. So share these things. Personally, me, I've had what I think are experiences, but I haven't had that like no doubt vision or something like that. But that's just because I haven't, for whatever reason, God has said no, not yet. As far as like something like Paul went through, I'm just probably not, God knows the time and the place for everything, and what you think might help you in the moment now may not actually help you. So, like I said, be honest about your experiences, because maybe someone else is looking for that answer. Alright, y'all, if this is the first time in one of my videos, if you would, please drop me a follow, hit that like button, share the video. I only say that because it's the way the algorithm works. It's not to be a grifter or anything like that, but if I want the message to reach more people, the algorithm is the way it gets out. So, outside of prayer, the best way you can help is like, comment, share, and if you haven't followed, follow. And do this for anybody that you enjoy their content, not just me. Like, every creator, we could use this help. Alright, y'all. That's going to do it for today. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.